In this video, I'm going to show you how to find out the cost of a fishing license in Alaska, as well as how to buy it and where to get it, all from StartFishingToday.com's website. So what you're first going to do is navigate, of course, to StartFishingToday.com. Next, you're going to look in the upper navigation here and see fishing license. Go ahead and click on fishing license. This will take you to the home page of all the 50 states in the United States. You're going to go ahead and click on Alaska. First thing you're going to see here is how much is a fishing license in Alaska? As easy as a question as it is, it could be fairly complex for many states. In Alaska, for example, prices can range anywhere from 50 cents for a vision impaired angler or just over $300 for a non-resident for an annual combo fishing and hunting license. Next on the page, you're going to see our page contents. Now I'm not going to go through and click on each of these different sections. I'll actually manually go through the sections of this page so you could see those. But first we have resident sport fishing licenses, non-resident sport fishing licenses, fishing validations and report cards. Then we have Alaska fishing regulations, where to buy a fishing license, and at the very bottom we have frequently asked questions. So I'm going to go ahead and click on resident sport fishing license, and you'll see that this just drops you to that specific section for how much is a sport fishing license in Alaska. Now before I actually go into this section, there is something I do want to note, and right above that is our pricing disclosure. Now with Start Fishing Today, we're an aggregator of information. So we've gone to all the different states, in this particular case Alaska. So we went to the Alaska website and gathered all the different fishing licenses, all the different prices, all the different details or information regarding any specific license, and we aggregated them, collected them, and organized them and put them into one page on our website, which is a much better user experience than what you will generally find on the state-run website. So we do our best to stay current with prices, but these prices can change with or without notice to us. The prices you see below may or may not be the exact current prices for the fishing license listed. So for example, just to show you an example of this, say this Alaska resident annual sport fishing license is $20. It is entirely possible that the state comes through today or tomorrow and updates this price, and it could be $20.10. We don't get notification of this, but again, we go in probably quarterly to check different prices or check the pricing of all these licenses on the state-run websites. And generally speaking, most times these are accurate to a cent. They're perfect. Sometimes they aren't. We have seen prices, we have seen states where the prices increase as much as 5%, but as low as 1% or 3%. So what you will see is that sometimes, let's say for instance they had a 5% increase and we weren't aware of that. This $20 then goes from $20 to $21. So again, not a huge increase, but definitely may not be this exact price. So now that I got that disclosure out of the way, let's continue on to the rest of the page. So again, we'll ask the question, how much is a sport fishing license in Alaska? That can range right now anywhere from $2 for a duplicate or replacement license. Say you bought one, you lost it, and you need a new one. There you go. You spend $2 for a resident low-income sport fishing license. But it can also go up to as much as a resident annual sport fishing license, which is currently $60. And it has a link right next to that for buy now, which I'll come back to that toward the end of the video to show you how this all works. Let's go down to the next section. Next section, how much does a non-resident fishing license cost in Alaska? As you can see here, there are a lot of different fishing licenses, and included in this section are stamps as well. So for example, an Alaska non-resident 7-day sport fishing license is going to run you about $45. Whereas if you scroll down, you can see that an Alaska non-resident annual hunting and sport fishing license, so a combination hunting and sport fishing license, is going to run you approximately $260. Okay, so again, this shows all of the fishing licenses and stamps that are needed for any type of sport fishing license in Alaska for non-resident. Now, if we go on to the next section, it is the Alaska Fishing Validation Report Cards. For this, we don't have them on here because you need to get them directly from their website. So for harvest data and reports, you'll click on either of these two links. For Alaska fishing regulations, the regulations for each state some can be short, some can be real long, depending on the number of species that you can actually catch in any particular state. Now, Alaska fishing regulations aren't very long, but we still didn't want to add them onto our website and just make an infinite scrolling page. So what we did instead is you can actually click on this link right here and it'll take you specifically to the Alaska fishing regulations page. Next section, where can I buy a fishing license? Right now, well, because Alaska is very remote, I mean, well, if you're a resident, you most likely can go into like a Department of Fish and Game location. But for most individuals that don't live in Alaska, it is easiest to go directly to their website. If you want to click on here, you're easily able to go here. All the information listed above here, all the licenses, all the stamps, all the costs, everything above is also available directly on the Alaska Department of Fish and Game Licenses and Permits website. Okay, so if you want to do further research and see for yourself instead of trusting the information on here, which you're completely entitled to do, you'd go ahead and click this link. Last section of the page are the frequently asked questions. The first question on all of the states has to pertain to age. So in this case, at what age do I need a license to fish in Alaska? For Alaska, all Alaska resident anglers 18 years of age or older, non-resident or resident, and 16 years of age must possess a valid sport fishing license to fish in Alaska. So that was a fairly complicated one, but I'll read it again. All Alaska resident anglers ages 18 or older and non-resident ages 16 or older must possess a valid fishing license in the state of Alaska. So to summarize, if you're an Alaska resident, you must be 18 or older. If you're a non-resident, you must be 16 or older to have a fishing license. Now there's quite a few more frequently asked questions here. I'm not going to go through them all, but just to note is that when we do get a lot of times we do get a question, and we'll go to the website, we'll do the research, we'll find that answer, and we'll put it in here. So you may have, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right now. It's entirely possible that tomorrow, a month from now, 2 months from now, a year from now, there could end up being 7 questions on here, 8 or 10 questions. It just depends on what questions we get. If we deem those as really important that a viewer or a visitor to the site looking for an Alaska license sees that as a very important question, absolutely, we'll go ahead and ask it. It doesn't cost us anything extra, it doesn't take a lot of time, but we'll go ahead and add those there. So now that we've went through the entire length of the page, I'm going to scroll just up to this section here. I'm going to show you how these buy now, the buy now link works. So let's say, for instance, we're here and you want an Alaska non-resident 7-day sport fishing license for $45. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to click on this Buy Now button. This is going to open up a separate tab, which opens up directly on the Alaska Department of Fish and Game website. It's a very simple, straightforward page, not very complex at all. But again, most individuals, myself included, when I went and fished Alaska, I'm going to shop as a guest. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through this quick little process right here. I'm going to click on Shop as a Guest. And this takes you to some general information that they're going to need to get started. So you're going to put in your first name, last name, date of birth, gender, residency, state, whatever information. It's all required. So you're going to include all of that here. Then go ahead and click Start Shopping. And then again, you're going to be taken to a page where you're going to be able to see. I'm going to switch links or switch tabs up here. You're going to see these available options, and you're going to select one of those. Okay, so that's again on the state-run website itself for where you're going to purchase it. I'm going to go ahead and close this link or this tab out right now. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to where the fishing regulations were. So say you want to see the Alaska fishing regulations. We're going to go ahead and click this link. Again, it's going to open up a separate tab with all the information regarding fishing regulations. So it falls into 4 categories: sport fishing, subsistence, commercial, and personal use. Most likely you're going to be doing sport fishing or personal use, but these are all the regulation changes and all the regulations and whatnot that you're going to need for fishing in the state of Alaska. Now I'm going to go ahead and click out of this tab. Okay. Now, as I noted down here, all the information listed above can be seen directly on the Alaska Department of Fish and Game Licenses and Permits page. So I'm going to show you. If you go ahead and click on this link, so again, you're going to open up, and all that information, this is one of the easy sites, is all aggregated and listed here. Everything that was listed on that previous page is all right here for you to see, resident and non-resident. So you can, again, confirm what we have on that page. Also on this page, this isn't just for sport fishing. You're going to see the big game stuff as well. So anything that you hunt. So bear, bison, moose, it's all right here as well. So again, this is if you wanted to do your own research and see it specifically. Close out that tab. Last but not least that I want to show for the Alaska page is we do a lot, Start Fishing Today, and I do a lot to get special offers and discounts from affiliate partners such as Hook, Mustad, Phoenix Lighting, etc. And I strongly recommend when you're when you're looking to find out a cost or go for a fishing license that you click on this green button. Go ahead and click on the green button, and it's going to take you to our special offers and discounts page. Full disclosure right up front, any purchases made off of any of the links below, we do receive a commission on the sales from anything below. Thank you in advance for the support on that. All these links are alphabetical, so there are no preferential treatment for any specific company. It's just all based alphabetically. And many of these affiliates have just their general offers. So for example, with Bubba Knives, their special offer is free shipping on all orders. Now if you scroll down to Phoenix Lighting, we actually work directly with them and got a 10% off all order affiliate code or discount code for Start Fishing Today. So with that, you're going to use code AFSFT10 at checkout. Go to another one. So down the line, you got Fish USA. This is another one of the just general special offers that they offer for their affiliates. This one is get up to 90% off their clearance section. Excellent. Many people are familiar with Fish USA. Some people aren't. If you're looking for tackle, go for it. What I'm going to show you now is kind of scrolling down. Say Mustad. Mustad does have a general offer, which is free shipping on all orders of $50. But we worked directly with Mustad and got an exclusive 20% off site-wide offer. All you have to do is when you click on this link, whatever you have in your shopping cart, once you get to the checkout page, you're going to use SFT20, and that'll apply a 20% off whatever you purchase. Again, those are just a couple of the offers with our affiliates. I strongly recommend you going through this page and scrolling from top to bottom. There's a lot of great offers out there. You got Arctic, you got ScentLock, you have Sims. Many people are very, very familiar with Sims. We don't have any dedicated offers through them just yet, but they definitely have some great special offers going currently. Let's see here. Redfin glasses, Tenkara rod, Excel wetsuits, Thermoworks, etc. So again, definitely, if you're on the page, go through here, take a look. We're regularly adding new offers, new affiliates, so this is going to be updated at any moment, any day. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I'm going to go back to the Alaska page. And thank you for watching. Hopefully you get some quality information out here and you're more easily able to, find out how much and how to get your Alaska fishing license, whether you're resident or non-resident. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Now go get some. You!